We're here with another update on our lives, in case you should be interested. We do this to keep in touch with our family every now and again. And since we're on the move, we thought we'd give you an update. So many of you knew our plans for this year included selling our house, spending time on the boat, England, and Palestine. So here we are, just this past weekend. We did actually sell our house and move out. We're here in Anza Borrego at the desert in an Airbnb, which is very beautiful, finishing up some final details before we head south. It was really hard for us to make the decision to sell the house and move out, and we have a strong emotional attachment to that house. So Friday was a tough day for us, but we're having a good time here, and we've got a lot to look forward to. So tomorrow morning early, we will be heading out down into Baja, Mexico in the car. Be a 2-day trip, we think, hopefully, down to Puerto Escondido to the boat, where we'll spend the next month on the boat, we hope, as long as it doesn't get too hot. We'll tell you more about our adventures on the boat, I'm sure, in another video. After the boat, we'll be heading back to California and then flying out to the East Coast. We'll meet all the family at Annabelle's, where we'll celebrate the end of her residency and help her pack up and move across country to Sacramento in Northern California. We'll get her set up, and then we'll go off to England. And again, all the children are going to meet us over in England. We'll celebrate a big birthday for my mother and spend the summer. Hank and I will spend the whole summer in England, and then probably travel on to Palestine, work at the olive harvest and some other volunteer opportunities in the Hebron area in Palestine. And finally get back to the USA towards the end of the year, where we will find a place to settle down. Updates on that. But anyway, yeah, it's been a momentous year so far. Before we left the house, we had a wonderful party where many of you were able to join us to enjoy our house one last time. It's been a great house for get-togethers and entertainment. We've had family reunions, we've had wonderful meetings in the house. It was a large space, so we were able to have a lot of people for peace and justice meetings, and particularly the Peace Mark meetings, where we met so many interesting people who enriched our lives. We're thankful that that house gave us the space to do that. We had wonderful times around the fireplace, indoors and outdoors, Christmases and New Year's with family and friends. A lot of children toasting marshmallows on the fire outside. So that's been wonderful for us. And we have, we no longer have the house, but we have just wonderful memories to cling on to and refresh us from time to time. In particular, we love the outdoors there, the nature on that place. One of our favorite places was the cathedral, as we called it, where the huge oak trees arch over the stream at the stream crossing. And then we could walk along to the old, what was a volleyball court for the children at some point in time, and their playground with a tree house. Yeah. And then St. George's Bridge, which we call St. George's Bridge because poor George, our nephew, was visiting, and he ended up digging all the holes for this big bridge. But we've had some lovely photo ops on that bridge, and it's always been a fun place for us. The swimming pool was a great place. The children had a lot of fun times in the swimming pool, slip and slides down into it, and lots of Marco Polo games and complete chaos, frankly, with their friends in the pool, and then some beautiful, quiet, restful floats and swimming for me on hot days. At the back of the house, we enjoyed the desert garden. It brought a lot of color to us, and it was a warm place to sit in the winter. And then further back were the pig pens and the turkey pen and the goose area and the chicken pens and the vegetable garden. And Hank and Henry spent a lot of time out there with
Shirley,
their favorite pig. I spent a lot of time cleaning chicken poo. Anyway, the place has many magical areas that we'll keep fondly in our hearts. And we're just, although it was a really hard thing to leave that house, it was the right thing for us to do. And we're happy that we have the memories of all the wonderful people that have visited that house.
and what a party we had!
Oh, we did have a great party.
Oh, what a great party!
Yep, just recently we
just
had a
last week, I think, right? Or...
Yep, and I'm glad that so many of our friends were able to make it to that party. We missed some of you, but we had a lot of people there. Shout out to Becca's Barbecue for some great food, and Paul, the musician.
Paul was an amazing guitarist.
And we all enjoyed it. Mostly we enjoyed being able to see you and hug you one more time, and look forward to seeing you in whatever place we settle into in the next year or so.
And as Sue said, wherever we end up, there's always be an extra bedroom for anybody.
Yeah, so be sure to keep in touch and visit us in our next spot.
Yeah.
So cheers, and also a big shout out and thank you to our children who provided us at our Airbnb with a box full of treats and snacks and cheese and crackers that they know I absolutely love. So Thank you, children.
Okay, bye for now.
See you soon.